Welcome back to the Car Loom, everyone. Today we're diving into something truly special, the all-new 2025 Firebird Trans Am. It's bold, it's loud, it's unapologetically old-school muscle reimagined for the modern era. And in this test drive, we're going to find out if the Firebird's return is worth all the hype, and more importantly, if that exhaust sound still carries the soul of the legend. Just look at this machine. The way the sunlight hits the sculpted hood, the sharp lead eyes up front, the Firebird emblem glistening in gold, it's like a phoenix reborn. The 2025 Firebird Trans Am doesn't just show up, it makes an entrance. You can almost feel the heritage, the 1977 Smoky and the Bandit nostalgia, but now wrapped in futuristic carbon fiber and cutting-edge aerodynamics. As we move closer, that grille means business. Deep black honeycomb mesh, wide open to feed the monster underneath. The headlights have that signature Trans Am stare, aggressive, confident, ready to dominate the road. The carbon fiber vents on the hood shimmer with every change in light hinting at what's lurking beneath. And then we get to the rear. This is where the magic really happens. Quad exhaust tips finished in titanium gleaming under the morning sun. The carbon fiber diffuser looks like it's straight out of a race car. Even before the engine fires up, you know this thing has power that demands respect. Pop open the hood, and there it is, a supercharged 6.2-liter V8 pumping out a monstrous 720 horsepower. It's not electric, not hybrid, pure raw combustion. In a world of silence, the Firebird roars, chrome pipes, polished valve covers, and that Firebird insignia proudly sitting on the engine block like a crown jewel. You can almost hear it breathing, waiting to unleash. Inside, the story continues. The cabin feels like a perfect blend of muscle car and modern luxury. Deep bucket leather seats with the iconic Firebird logo stitched into the headrest. A fully digital cockpit glowing red carbon fiber panels reflecting the ambient light, everything screams performance. The steering wheel feels tight, precise, and ready to be pushed to the limit. You can smell the new leather, feel the cool metal of the paddle shifters, and sense that this car was built with passion. Then comes the moment we've all been waiting for, the startup. The driver presses the red ignition button, and instantly the Firebird comes alive with a deep, menacing growl. The entire cabin vibrates with power. The exhaust spits out a burst of smoke as the engine settles into a thunderous idle. This isn't just a sound, it's a statement. You can feel it in your chest, that low rumble that every car enthusiast lives for. And now it's time to drive. As the car pulls out onto the open road, you immediately sense the precision of its engineering. The throttle response is instant. The exhaust note changes tone with every gear shift, from a throaty growl to an exhilarating scream as the revs climb. The Firebird doesn't just accelerate, it attacks the road. The tires grip hard, the supercharger whines, and the rear end dances ever so slightly with power. We take it up to highway speed and the view is breathtaking. The Firebird glides along the coastal road, the ocean reflecting off its glossy black paint. You can see the reflections of sunlight dancing across the hood, the subtle curvature of the body catching every beam. The car feels alive, breathing, ready to go faster, but still composed like a lion packing before it pounces. From the side, watching it roll, you can appreciate how perfectly balanced it looks, wide stance, muscular haunches, and that aerodynamic silhouette that pays tribute to the original Trans Am but with a futuristic edge. Every angle of this car tells a story. As we approach the tunnel, it's time for the real test, the exhaust. We downshift and suddenly the Firebird erupts. The sound bounces off the walls, deep, raw, thunderous. Flames shoot from the exhaust as it spits unburnt fuel in a burst of color. The growl turns into a roar, and for that moment it feels like the Firebird has a heartbeat. It's mechanical yet emotional, a sound that connects the driver directly to the car's soul. The 2025 Firebird isn't trying to be quiet or efficient, it's trying to remind the world what driving used to feel like. When engines had character, when acceleration wasn't just a number but an experience. And that exhaust note, it's not just noise, it's heritage, attitude, rebellion all rolled into one. The driver's smile says it all. The Firebird brings back that adrenaline rush. Every curve of the road, every shift, every growl, it's addictive. The interior lights reflect off the driver's face as the car rockets through open stretches, the gauges dancing to the rhythm of the engine. It's a symphony of sound and motion, perfectly in tune. The drone shot captures the Firebird tearing down an empty desert highway at sunset. The sky glows orange, the taillights burn red, and the exhaust leaves a faint trail of smoke behind. It's cinematic perfection, a visual representation of freedom on four wheels. The long shadow of the car stretches across the sand as the sun dips below the horizon, and for a moment, time feels like it stands still. As night falls, the Firebird parks under a streetlight, its body glistening from the reflections of the neon glow. The rain has just fallen, and the wet pavement mirrors the car's shape, sleek, powerful, mysterious. You can hear the ticking of the cooling metal, the soft hiss from the exhaust as it winds down. The Firebird sits there, quiet now, but you can still feel the power simmering beneath the surface. And that brings us to the question, is it worth it? Absolutely. The 2025 Firebird Trans Am isn't just a car, it's a tribute to everything that made driving exciting in the first place. It's a symbol of rebellion against the silent future. It doesn't whisper, it roars. It doesn't blend in, it stands out. For those who crave connection, emotion, and a true driving experience, this car delivers it all. Every sound, every vibration, every glance reminds you that this is not just transportation. It's passion, craftsmanship, and history brought roaring back to life. As the Firebird drives off into the night, that last look of its taillights disappearing into the horizon leaves you with one thought: they don't make cars like this anymore. And maybe, just maybe, that's exactly why the 2025 Firebird Trans Am is worth every bit of attention it's getting. So, what do you think? Is the new Firebird the revival we've all been waiting for, or just a modern echo of a classic past? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you want more raw, unfiltered car content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.